Hi everyone, I'm Amanda and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet the very attractive Diamond Trellis Stitch. This is a lace stitch and it has a beautiful raised texture. You could use this pattern for a wide variety of crochet projects such as shawls, scarves and cushions. I actually made a baby blanket from this stitch called the Bonnie Blanket. The free pattern for this blanket is on my blog, and you can find the link to it in the description box below. Let's get started and I'll show you how you can work this pretty stitch up. For today's tutorial I'm going to be using Paintbox Yarns Baby Double Knit. It's a category 3 light yarn. It comes in 50-gram balls and it's a blend of acrylic and nylon. You can see here. And I'll be using a size 7 crochet hook, which is 4.5 millimeters. For today's tutorial, I'll be making a small sample made up of 7 rows, and you can find the free written pattern for this stitch in the description box below. To begin, we're going to make a chain, which is a multiple of 8 plus 5, plus an extra 2 for the foundation chain. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to make a chain of 31. So make your chain of 31. I've just made my chain of 31. So the first thing we're going to do is work 1 double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. So counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Into that 4th chain, we're going to work 1 double crochet. And the 3 chains that we've just skipped, that will count as your first double crochet. The next thing we're going to do is work 1 double crochet into the next chain. And for the remainder of row 1, we're going to work 1 double crochet into each chain until the end of the row. And I'll meet you at the end of row 1 once I've completed all my double crochet stitches. When you get to the end of row 1, you should have 29 stitches in total. And remember that the chain 3 here at the beginning, those skipped 3 chains, that counts as a double crochet. So don't forget to include that when you're counting the number of stitches you have. For row 2, we're going to chain 2 and turn our work. The chain 2 will count as your first stitch. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to work 4 double crochets. So work your first double crochet into the following stitch, which will be in here. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you should have your chain 2, which counts as a double crochet, and then a further 4 double crochet stitches. The next few stitches that we're going to work will form the row repeat. So to begin, skip the next stitch, and then into the following stitch work a V-stitch. So to work the V-stitch, work 1 double crochet, chain 3, and work one more double crochet into the same stitch. And that's the V-stitch right there. So it's one double crochet, chain 3 and one double crochet all into the same stitch. We're then going to skip the next stitch, so skip this one, and then into the following 5 stitches we're going to work one double crochet. So skip this stitch and work one double crochet into the following stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we've just worked 5 double crochet stitches. So for the remainder of row 2, we're going to work that pattern repeat right across to the end of the row. So I've come to the end of row 2, and I just wanted to draw your attention to the fact that you'll make your last double crochet stitch into the top of the chain 2. So yarn over and insert your hook into the top of the chain 2 and work your last double crochet. For row 3, we're going to chain 2 and turn our work. We're then going to make one double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So the chain 2 counts as your first double crochet, so we'll make our next double crochet into this stitch here. So one double crochet in here, and then one more double crochet into the following stitch. We're now going to work on the row repeat. So to begin, we're going to skip the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, and we're going to work one front post double crochet around the next stitch, which is the first double crochet of the V-stitch here. So work one front post double crochet, like so, and then into this chain 3 space of the V-stitch from the previous row, we're going to work 5 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're then going to make another front post double crochet into the next stitch, which is here. Then we're going to skip the next 2 stitches, so skip this one and this one here, and work one double crochet into the following stitch. And this sequence is going to form the row repeat. So repeat that sequence of stitches until you get to the last 2 stitches of the row. I've just finished the last double crochet of the row repeat, and I've got 2 stitches remaining. So I've got this stitch here, and then the chain 2 counts as your last stitch. So to finish row 3, I'm just going to make 1 double crochet into the top of each stitch. So go through the top of the chain 2 to make your last double crochet. Moving on to row 4, we're going to chain 2, turn our work, and we're going to make 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So the next stitch will be here. So make 1 double crochet into this stitch and then 1 more double crochet. We're then going to skip the next stitch. So this stitch here, we'll skip this one. And then we're going to make 1 double crochet into each of the next 5 stitches. So skip this one here and then work 1 double crochet into the next 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The next set of stitches that will work will be the row repeat. So to begin, we'll skip the next stitch, which is here, and then into this stitch here we'll work 1 V-stitch. So the V-stitch is 1 double crochet, chain 3, and then 1 more double crochet in the same stitch. Then skip the next stitch, so skip this one here, and then work 1 double crochet into the next 5 stitches. So skip this stitch and then work 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. For the remainder of row 4, you're going to repeat this sequence of stitches all the way along to the end until you've got 4 stitches remaining. I've worked the row repeat across to the last 4 stitches. So we're going to work the last 4 stitches as follows. Skip the next stitch, and then into the last 3 stitches we're going to work 1 double crochet. So 1, 2, and 3, which will go as usual into the top of the chain 2 from the previous row. To begin row 5, we're going to chain 2, turn our work, and make 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 2. We're then going to skip the next 2 stitches, so 1, 2, and then we're going to make 1 double crochet in the next stitch. We're now ready to work on the row repeat. So to begin the row repeat, we're going to skip the next 2 stitches, So 1, 2, and then work 1 front post double crochet around the next stitch. We're then going to work 5 double crochet in the chain 3 space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then 1 front post double crochet around the next stitch. Skip the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, and work 1 double crochet in the next stitch. And this sequence of stitches forms the row repeat. Repeat this sequence of stitches across the row until you get to the last 5 stitches. I've just finished the last double crochet of the row repeat and I've got 5 stitches remaining. So we're going to work these 5 stitches as follows. So skip the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, and then work 1 double crochet into the last 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and the third one into the top of the chain 2. And that's the end of row 5. For row 6, chain 2, turn your work and work 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So there's 1 and then 2. And then we're going to work 1 V-stitch into the next stitch. So into this stitch here, work your V-stitch, which is 1 double crochet, chain 3, and 1 double crochet back into the same stitch. We're now going to work on the row repeat. So to begin this, we're going to skip the next stitch, which is here, and then work 1 double crochet into the next 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're then going to skip the next stitch, which is this stitch here, and then work 1 V-stitch into the following stitch. So in this stitch here, work 1 V-stitch, which is 1 double crochet, chain 3, and 1 double crochet. These stitches form the row repeat. So you're going to work this row repeat across row 6 until you've got 3 stitches remaining. I've just worked the last V-stitch of the row repeat and I've got 3 stitches left. So again, we'll end the row by working 1 double crochet into the last 3 stitches. So there's 1, 2, and 3 into the top of the chain 2. And that's the end of row 6. For row 7, chain 2, turn your work and work 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. We're then going to work 1 front post double crochet into the next stitch here. And then work 5 double crochet into the chain 3 space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then work 1 front post double crochet into the next stitch. And that's the beginning of row 7. We'll then move on and work the row repeat. So to begin the row repeat, skip the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, and work 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Then skip the next 2 stitches. So 1, 2, and then work 1 front post double crochet into the next stitch, so here. And then work 5 double crochet into the chain 3 space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then work 1 front post double crochet into the next stitch here. And these stitches form the row repeat. So again, you're going to work these sequence of stitches across row 7 until you get to the last 3 stitches of the row. Okay, so I've just worked the last front post double crochet of the row repeat and I've got 3 stitches remaining. So we'll finish the row by working 1 double crochet into the last 3 stitches. And that's the end of row 7. Rows 4 to 7 form the pattern repeat. So to finish off my little sample here, I'm going to repeat rows 4 to 7 one more time. I've just finished working up rows 4 to 7 and this is what my sample piece looks like now. Because it's a lace stitch pattern, it would probably benefit from some blocking. If we take a look at the sample piece that I did earlier, this one was blocked, wet blocked. You can see how it really brings out the stitches and it defines the pattern, and it also adjusts the size as well. If you would like to learn how I block my crochet work, then I'll link an article to my blog that describes 3 easy ways you can block your projects. That's it for today's tutorial. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And for more crochet tutorials, subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a new crochet tutorial. Thanks for watching.